Hey guys, my name is Nick. The article or source I was able to most identify with is Experts Arming Teachers Not the Answer to Stopping Active Shooters. It's authored by Joel Griffin, and it's based on the Sandy Hook incident of December of 2012. The article itself was officially posted in January of 2014 when we had our high rise of public concern over school safety. And as the article title kind of mentions, the author does not believe that arming teachers is going to be a solution for such a problem. He makes a few good points throughout the course of the article as to why he believes or thinks so. Number one being finances. Money has always been kind of tight in the education department for most public school systems, or let alone the United States altogether. So to take what little or non-existent money that we have or don't have, and using it to purchase firearms for every teacher or those necessary for handling it, getting them registered, going through necessary training, you're basically talking about money that we don't have and that is being taken away from education or enriching the youth's learning abilities for a situation that might never even occur. You also have the idea of unfit people and just leaving guns in the hands of police officers, asking someone whose primary concern should be on education to stand and deliver in a time of crisis doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense, because most people just aren't fit for such a thing, and that's why you have your police officers versus your civilians. Police officers just go through much more rigorous training. They're trained for stressful situations like that where your everyday citizen might not be able to do much of anything, let alone pull the trigger when necessary. Whereas your law enforcement officer would be able to handle a situation like that 9 times out of 10. A direct quote from Patrick Fiel, a school security consultant for Washington, D.C. public school system, states, "I've always said the only people who need to be armed on school campuses are police officers, period." If anything, the article kind of brings to light a bunch more options that we can take as opposed to arming teachers. You can put more concern over your lockdown practices, well-versed security plans, improving communication capabilities through technology like your PA system, given the event were to occur again or in some people's situation. One of the better quotes that kind of summarizes what the author is thinking is that more people are focused on giving a teacher a gun than locking the door to prevent someone from coming in, which I think just means a whole lot to the argument he's trying to make here. Another risk you run with having teachers being armed is you have kids having access to guns. Obviously your number one concern is protecting them, but you can never predict what might happen with guns in the building when your biggest concern is trying to keep them out. So that's a high concern for a lot of people too. An interesting statistic kind of backing up the author's feelings on everything is that there doesn't appear to be a widespread support for this effort. After the Sandy Hook incident, there was a survey of 10,000 teachers, and only 3 out of 10 people agreed that they feel like a gun should be required for teaching or even be in the school altogether. 90% even saying that they feel safe on campus altogether, and there doesn't really need to be much of a change there. I look forward to implementing this article into my final paper, and feel free to let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Thank you.